this week we only paid 33, so it's going down, guys. My goal is to be able to go down to between $20 to $28 only for groceries. Really, if I add the non-food items like trash bags and things, it would mean an added of $10 to $15, so that's not a lot, guys. And of course I can't just continue, until $25 only every week, every time. But when there's sale, I would buy more, because usually it's buy two get one or buy one get one. But when there are no sales, I want to go down to $20 to $28 per week. So this week we were able to do 33. I'm not still in my goal, but it's because Michael and I went to grocery outlet, and it's cheap things there, guys. But Michael chose to go in, and he bought some things that wasn't in the list, but it's going in the right direction. So grocery outlet, you can pause the video if you want and see. As you can see, we paid $38 because of the non-foods was $5. We saved $30 by buying at the grocery outlet, guys, and I will show you how they look like now. Okay, guys, so as you saw, we bought this shrimp, canned good Michael, jasmine rice, and then we bought tortilla chip, sourdough bread, and ground cinnamon, liquid detergent, cherry tomatoes, bananas, one big mango, salad, and then we had frozen beans, frozen peas, smoked turkey, and boars. That's for Michael. And then golden bear. I don't know what that is, but I showed you in the video, guys. And yeah, that's it. So the liquid detergent, guys, is a big one, and it's up to 114 loads, but I'm going to stretch it out to 228 because 100, it's only, if you use the cover, then it's one hole, then you can wash for 114. But our washing machine, when you use too much and you dry it out, you will see some crumbs, so that means you use too much detergent. So even when it's liquid detergent, guys, you would see powder afterwards, or you would see residue, and you don't want that on your clothes, on your skin. So, and I watched a video where it says that it will make your washing machine dirty when you use too much, but I do use the full program of the washing machine, and I put it on water is very important, when you put it on heavily soiled program, it will soak with lots of water, and so you get rid of the dirt and too much detergent. It will be clean, guys, I promise. I've done it before, and I want to research if grocery outlet is cheaper than Safeway, if even compared to discounts online that you get, the coupon online, and also their club price, like buy one get one. I will research on it because it just felt like, I'm not sure, I have to research on it. We did buy a lot of things, but I just kept on thinking, when we go to Safeway and we get those free stuff, buy one get one, things like that. What do you think, guys? Have you researched about that? But we were able to buy everything on the list except for Michael's peanut butter. He wants the Skippy one, and so that's why I didn't buy it. So that's the only thing I think. And the jasmine rice was not on my list. And guys, if you haven't been watching my videos, you might think how we can eat on just $33 a week of grocery. And it's because before I shop the cupboards, I shop the fridge, I shop the freezer. And what that means is that you create your menus in combination with the things you will buy and the things you already have. So when you think about foods to eat, because no one is really, unless you just moved to your house or your apartment or your van life or your van, usually you have foods in a cupboard, and instead of just buying regular stuff every week, you always check what you have first. That's how you save money. That's how you can go down to $33 weekly. I've read of people doing an emergency challenge and goes down to $10 grocery weekly. And you can do that easily with your cupboards that you pile or stock up as soon as there are sales. If there are sales, then you can increase your weekly budget by $5 or $10 or more. It's not weekly. You can get sales or discounts on Safeway. You can get those rewards of, for example, if you shop for $50, you can get $10 off. It's not always, guys, and sometimes I think they gave away $20 if you shop for $100. And in those moments, and you only want to shop for $100 a month, then that's a bit hard to do. But you just need to have discipline to buy lots of canned goods, frozen goods, or dry goods, like pasta, and so that you can go up to $100 a grocery, and try not to buy, and then don't go to the grocery for a whole month. If that's your goal, to go down to 100. So I'm still not down to $100 a month. This month, September, or this coming month, October, there are 5 weeks place in your kitchen where you hide food. So why am I doing this? Some of you have been asking, what do you do with the extra money? We have money to get to be comfortable, more than comfortable, guys, more than comfortable. But since we have that second house, which is still under renovation, there are expenses, and so since like there are three big expenses, you have housing, transportation, and food. So the housing, we can't do much. I think Micah said we can go down in the mortgage since the interests are low now, so that you can fix, or you can have roommates, or you can rent out parts of your house. We can do that. Michael doesn't want to, and I don't think I want to. I might possibly rent out the house in the future, but not with me in it, guys. I like silence. So you can do rental hacks, you can do things like that. If you want to fix your housing expense, transportation, you can just use one car, or you can walk. You can sell your car, you can walk, you can bike, if you're able to do that. Now for the food you can really do so much by stocking your cabinets, buying when it's on sale, buying, getting coupons, getting discount online, things like that, and eating. If you don't like to eat one dish per week, then don't cook so much every time. So, but you'll have to cook almost every meal at home because it's so costly to eat out. And you look for cheap foods like beans, oatmeal, rice, chicken if you're eating meat. Tofu can be expensive, guys. Pasta is cheap. Frozen fruits and veggies are very cheap. You Google what others are doing, that's what we are doing. So I've also convinced Maria, because we are sending Maria money, so I've convinced Maria to find bargain things in the Philippines, at SMR, what to buy. So I told her to buy seasonal fruits, seasonal veggies, and I told her to buy Filipino things and Filipino foods because they're cheaper. So we have reduced her budget, and it's a good exercise so that she will know how to budget. And don't think of it as limiting yourself, guys, because it's easier to save money than to earn more money. And like for us, we've been traveling too much, guys, and we've been eating out too much, like twice a week, and it's not even good because we always gain weight every time we eat out. So it's easier not to spend so much money than to worry about your budget. And we know people guys. Of course, it will be better later when we sell the other house. So that's my contribution. Later, I think I would need to get a part-time job, but for now, I really want to make this work. And I told Michael I don't need money budget or food money for October, and maybe not in November, and he's thrilled. And later, guys, I will tell you about Maria, about money, if it goes through. It's a job, not a job, but a temporary offer to her. If it goes through, I will tell you, and that would really help us, because then we won't need to send her money until March. But I won't say it now, I don't want to jinx it, guys. But yeah, Maria is helping us to with our budget, and Michael is excited, guys. You would think he would be against it, but he loves this side of me now, the frugal minimalistic side. It's hard for him too, because he loves to hoard food. It's like afraid of getting hungry. Like the other day, he already bought cinnamon rolls, you know, the finished ones from Safeway. And then yesterday, he bought this cinnamon roll loaf from grocery outlet. And I said, you just have one in the fridge. You just bought one in the fridge, and it's now in the fridge. And he said, oh. And he didn't even show me that, so that was not even in my plastic bag, guys. He bought it separate when he was going out the grocery outlet, because he came in with me, and I said, are you going to in? And I would usually let him stay in the car and then ask him what he wants, and then I put it in my list. But this time, yesterday, he went in, and I already have the things he wanted, and still he went around grocery outlet like a kid, guys, and getting more and more things. And I said, stop it. I said, go to the car. And yet he snuck and got that loaf and brought it to the car. My God, he's so naughty, guys. And I said, babe, when you do things like that, then I would need to decrease the budget for next week because of that. Maria and Michael thinks I'm going not overboard, but it's new for them. And I told Marie, when she comes here from the Philippines, we would need to follow almost the same budget. She loves sauerkraut, so next week I will buy. I'm trying to stock on Maria's things, like sauerkraut and bouillon and things she would bring to the Philippines. So if you do that, guys, you especially if there's sales, then you won't be like shocked when you get guests, or you know, in times when you don't want to go out, then you always have food. And if you just add $5 per week, $5 to $10 in a year, you have lots of extra food. So and if you buy things that are canned or preserved, things like that, they would stay like around a year. Check the expiration date, but usually it's a year, guys. So that's what I do now. And it's so funny, guys, because always check so what we have, so stop hoarding them. We have enough. If you're like Michael, guys, and you love to hoard food, just calm yourself. You won't get hungry. My God, this is the United States of America. No one goes hungry. Just look at the people on the streets. They're not hungry. They're like, so many are either overweight or obese. There's food. So no need to, of course I just told you to stock up on things, but don't exaggerate either. It should just be extra things, you know. And if you don't have space in your cupboards, then stop. then just use what you have, and only buy for extra when there's sale. And there's always sale, guys, so no need to panic. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a like, a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel, ScorpioAnnYT, ScorpioAnnYT, and please click on your notification bell so you will know when I upload a video. Please go to my husband's ASMR channel also, Michael's Soothing ASMR, and my daughter's two channels, ASMR, and my daughter's two channels.